Saturday and take a look at some of the highlights from that ball game. And Air Force into blue, running with the ball.
Yeah, they got off quick on us, and so we were having all kinds of problems early. I think they got a 7-0 lead on us, and then finally took it out to somewhere around 11 points. And then we inserted Tony Ross, and Tony Ross gave us some instant offense. The other insertion into the ball game was Sam Johnson, who we really did not want to have to play because of that sore ankle.
Yeah, I explained that you did not start Sam in that game.
No, that's true. And so then we made a good run at him in the first half and went into halftime with the lead after we had a very, very slow start. But here's Sam Johnson again, very active on the boards.
Good steal by Tony.
And no, Tony Ross had a great game. So we go in up 5 at halftime, and actually 7 at halftime, I believe. And so then Raymond Dudley comes out in the second half, and he really gets after us. Fact is, Air Force is a very well-coached, tough basketball team. There's Dana Jackson on a basket inside, and of course, right there is Rodney Jones with a jump shot. Rodney played very well defensively on Dudley. Nice pass all the way through. We had a nice pass. Well, Sean Bell on the stuff, but Brian Williams made a nice pass to him, and it was really made by the outlet pass by Michael Best. And so, we're playing a little bit better here.
You're shooting a lot of perimeter shots. Was Air Force packing it in inside?
They packed it in on us. They packed it in on us, and once we kind of get out of sync and don't look inside, then we have a tendency not to go back inside when it starts to get open. But there were plenty of perimeter shots if we just hit them.
This was a big one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Williams hit 2 free throws down the stretch that were 2 big free throws for us. And here's Dudley.
This is with less than a minute to play in the game. And Bowling gets 2 and calls a timeout.
Right.
And then they rush down and don't get it, and that's the ball game as the Aztecs pull it out. 64-61 as you got a big three-pointer with about 54 seconds to go from Tony Ross, because that really was kind of a tight last 60 seconds.
Yeah, it really was.
And so State beats Air Force and goes 2-0 in the Western Athletic Conference. And
Cincinnati Bengals, their kicker gives them 3 for 3 and 9 points. And a 16-13 lead. They use 2 kickers. They actually have a 3-man kicking team, or did earlier in the year, and then Lee Johnson took over the kickoffs and the punting.
He really puts a foot into that ball on these kickoffs, and that has been a factor here today. Field position.
And he could kick you a 50-yarder. He has that kind of leg, but breaches the short man, and he more ways than one. Johnson to Del Rogers. 10, flag down, Rogers down, another flag. Yard field goal, the shortest ever in Super Bowl history. This could be the one they really talk about. Cross is the snapper.
That is Randy Cross. Thomas next to him in the lineup, but Cross, the man snapping tonight. And that ball right on the...
And then Cofer missed also from the 49, so he's 1 for 3. Montana over the middle to Craig. Protecting the ball and out to the 17 as he takes a lick from Carl Zander. And Montana not wasting any time.
Up with the big series, the big plays.
Nice catch underneath the tight end, John Frank. They're 9-1 with Frank in the lineup this year, that tight end. Clock is first down play, Montana. And out of bounds goes Jerry Rice with another catch.
Bill Walsh and his 49ers may be most dangerous in this kind of 2-minute situation. They can explode on you.
Handoff inside to Craig. That's that like a roll. Montana fakes the roll, then hands off behind him, but Cincinnati had it well read. Leo Barker, who came to the United States from the Canal Zone in Panama, from Rainbow City, to play at New Mexico State and then make it in the NFL.
This is the kind of situation we talked about, the fact that Walsh will save an opportunity, save some plays for this kind of situation.
2 minutes to go. San Francisco needs 3. And this game has fulfilled some long-time wishes. We finally have a close game in the Super Bowl. 3 points, 2 minutes to go. San Francisco with the ball. And what do you think?
We have not had the offensive explosion we thought we would see today, but Cincinnati gamely hanging on, finally getting their lead and staying with it. And who would have believed that they could have done that without Tim Crumrine?
Kickoff return for a touchdown. Roger Craig out to the 35-yard line with 1:54 to go. Skip McClendon made the tackle. The second half of the pack in the NFL, 15th in the league. And so they felt, fans even in Cincinnati, to win the Super Bowl, get through the playoffs, they're just going to have to outscore the good teams. But it's been Edwards, the veteran from Miami of Florida. On first down, Montana to Rice again, and he's out of bounds at the Cincinnati 47. Two backs for the Bengals. Rice to the left. Montana over the middle to Craig. And Barker gets him down, but not until Craig has another San Francisco first.
Taking advantage of that defense.
Montana to Rice over his head. From a 4-win season to a Super Bowl victory, that's for certain. But Montana would like to keep it that way. Over the middle with a flag down, and it's a completion to Craig, and I believe Craig was held.
We might have a tripping call.
To the 45-yard line. Oh, that's a big one. I take that back. That's a big penalty all the way to the 45, where it'll be second down and 20. Montana to Rice. He's in the clear. And Ray Horton fought through a block. There was a blocker on him. Taylor downfield and made a touchdown-saving tackle. What a day for Rice.
It did not look like anyone would be able to stop Rice, but Horton made a brilliant play to get him down.
11 catches, 216 yards. Is there another one? This one's to Craig, and he's to the 10-yard line. And close to another first down, and San Francisco will spend its second timeout. They have one left, 39 seconds to go. Kofor could tie it, but the 49ers can. He thought his last coaching game with the Bengals was the finale last year when they went 4-11. There was hot news. Everyone in town in Cincinnati thought he was going to be fired, except Paul Brown, the man who made the decision, the Hall of Fame vice president. He kept him for his final year of the contract, and Weiss has his team 39 seconds from a Super Bowl win. But Bill Walsh has his team 10 yards from a victory himself. Weiss has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor. John Taylor, who sells cars in the off-season for Reggie Jackson, has just hit the home run for the 49ers.
His first catch of the day, but the biggest catch of the day.
34 seconds to go as Kofor tries the point after. He's got it. And a big one it was, because now it'll take a touchdown for Cincinnati to win it. 3 for 3 in the 80s for the San Francisco 49ers, the team of the decade. Teacher and pupil leave arm in arm. And if only we could share that conversation with you. I bet he's telling Weiss what his plans are.